mortality, children dying around the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, judges and teachers, I'm Duncan. I'm going to be the next future leader of the world. I'll make sure every kid in the world has a good childhood. I don't know if everyone here thinks about the following question. Why are kids dying every day? Does it have to happen? What can we do about it? I think about them a lot, and when I become a future world leader, I'm going to do something about it. Maybe some of you aren't aware of these problems because we live in Taiwan. Every day, 21,000 kids die because of hunger. That's one child dying every 4 seconds, 14 child dying every minute, and just under 7.6 million children dying every year. The numbers are hard to imagine. The most important thing is, do you care? If you didn't live in Taiwan, and instead you lived the place where you witnessed this terrible situation every day, what would you think then? Would you want someone to help? Would you want someone to care? I believe everyone in this room has the ability to help these children. These kids die every day because of a lack of education. That's education. Education causes unemployment. Unemployment causes poverty. Poverty causes hunger. And eventually, hunger causes death. This is an extremely vicious cycle. I don't understand why every country doesn't collect money to build schools for these children who really need them. I know they'll work very, very hard. They are able to go to school and get an education. When asked African children, they said they will help others if they are rich. Can you imagine the people with no money saying they will help others? They have money. While the people with money in the world stand idly by and do nothing about this terrible tragedy. Thus being tragedy. Why do we educate our citizens? And why don't they? Is it just because they were born in the wrong place? Shouldn't they have the right to learn? They aren't educated because the place they were born in is too poor. Education is a very important thing. If people aren't educated, they won't have developed thoughts. Do you know, some poor people think that the garbage bin is the place where people get food from. Another thing that really makes me sad is the media talks about Steve Jobs, Michael Jackson, and other famous people when they die. But they never mention about the people who die every day. Does being a celebrity truly outweigh the death of 21,000 innocent children? Do you know the food that some countries waste could feed over 200 people for a year? If in these rich countries, all of the people get enough food for themselves, shouldn't the rest of the money be given to the poor people to buy something to eat? Isn't that a great idea? I will force other countries to collect money for disadvantaged people to build schools for these children. Thank you. And don't forget to tell your mother that you love her.
Thank you very much, Duncan. So the presentation before yours was about the problem of overpopulation. And here you are proposing solutions to the problem of young children dying every day. How do you think we can solve this problem without making the other problems like overpopulation or global warming worse?
Thank you, Teacher Drew. And according to your question, I think these kids, once educated, they will invent new machines and makes new ideas to solve these important world issues like cancers, air pollution, and global warming. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Coming up next, we have Danny, and he